Hello Pokemon fans, this is ProPokeNoob back today to bring you another battle. Today I'm going to bring you a UU match against a person by the name of Talone, also known as Sylvester Stallone's uranium stick. I don't know, I'm a little tired and crazy, so this will be a fun upload. Anyways, I'm going to be bringing you the same UU priority team that I had before, except it's not really a priority team where it's based around priority anymore. I've kind of fixed it up to be a little bit more competitive, so the Frostlass is now a special offensive Pokemon, not using Ice Shard anymore. I do have a Rhyperior, which is now my Stealth Rock setup. I found it is a little bit better of a physical wall for me. And basically the rest of the team is pretty much the same. Looking at my opponent's team, a couple of things scare me, mainly the Mienshao, because I don't know what it does yet. I don't know if it's Scarfed or Life Orb. Usually they're Life Orb these days, but I mean, these days, I can't even talk about these days, because since I've been gone for the past, what, 6-7 days, Kyurem Black has dropped to OU, Hail's being tested in UU, tons of stuff is going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This battle won't even look remotely meta compared to what you see today, like, I mean, even Claydol's being questioned for RU again. But nonetheless, in the ways it leads, because I'm not really too concerned about stuff like Crobat and Umbreon. I can deal with that stuff later, but I am worried if that Mienshao does lead, I'm going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. So what I'm actually going to do is lead off my Frostlass, because I figured he cannot use any fighting moves. The most he could probably do is just U-turn. But he leads off with Crobat. I do not want to take any hits. I'm going to go straight to Stone Cold, my Rhyperior, take whatever he's got. He's going to go straight for the Brave Bird, and I see that he does not heal up, which means he's most likely banded, so he is going to switch out, confirming that he most likely is choiced. He's going to go into Umbreon. I'm just going to roar because I know he is going to switch. But the thing is, I roar out the absolute worst thing that I can bring in, which is the Mienshao. So now I do have to switch into Frostlass. Even if he's just going to go for U-turn, I cannot take that risk at this point. I do give him the Cursed Body, which is kind of funny, but he is going to switch out nonetheless. I do see Life Orb, which is nice. But now I see Crobat, and I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe he'll overpredict. Maybe not. So, I think I went for Destiny Bond there. Actually, I thought it was faster. Now here. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had that moment where you know this Pokemon has something that stops you? I forgot that. Oh, no, I didn't forget. Let me slow this down for a quick second. It has Inner Focus. It has Inner Focus. And I knew that. But you know what? When do you ever run into the situation where Inner Focus actually works against you? Right here, when I go for the Fake Out with Mienshao, and the Inner Focus activates, and he doesn't flinch. I could not believe it, and I was slapping myself. Happy Slappy was slapping me. Like, I was so ticked. And I said in the thing, you know, I know about that, and to be honest, I think that play right there, even though I did take his Crobat with me, I think that actually made the match a little bit worse for me. But nonetheless, I go into Bubble Fist, he goes into his Chandelure, I just go for the Aqua Jet. I'm not going to overpredict at this point, but I am going to go into Roserade, seeing his Umbreon. He's going to go for the Wish. I pretty much figured this thing is going to be bulky, because what else? I'm just going to go for Sleep Powder, just to put something to sleep, and kind of, you know, if he wanted to pass it off to anyone else, that Pokemon's going to be put to sleep, so it kind of puts his Wish to waste. So, that was kind of good, but I'm going to switch into a Azumarill, as he actually switches out to Meloetta. And he goes for Relic Song. I'm hoping I don't fall asleep, but he is going into Pirouette form. I don't fall asleep, which means Waterfall is going to wreck this guy, not kill it, unfortunately, so I am going to switch out and go into my Mew, my Jack of all trades, predicting a fighting move, but no, he goes for the U-turn and actually kills himself, which is an interesting way of getting, I guess, switch initiative, but either way, he is going to get that switch into Mienshao, which is not cool. I'm just going to stay in to try and take the Fake Out, but he actually goes for U-turn, which was a good move on his part. I guess maybe it was a little obvious that I wanted to stay in for U-turn, but nonetheless, he is going to kill off my Mew. He's going to go into Chandelure. I go into Stone Cold because I figure I can take this with Rock Solid, but this is looking like it's Specs, I'm pretty sure. And, well, then again, I thought with the Meloetta would be faster, but nah, maybe it doesn't matter. But nonetheless, he's going to send an Umbreon, I send in Roserade. He is going to switch into Chandelure. I got one layer of Toxic Spikes up, but I am going to go for Giga Drain, because my only two offensive moves are Giga Drain and HP Fire, so that's the best option I can go for. And right here, I'm pretty sure that now he Specs. Just, you know, let my Pokemon die off. I can't do much to this team, so I mean, at this point, after I lost Rhyperior, it's pretty much over. Like, I have to take him out with Bubble Fist and the Aqua Jet. So, I am going to take out the Chandelure with that. Claydol's going to come in. Buddy, you ain't taking anything. Get you a crit. Claydol's going down. Now, here, at this point, I figured, okay, well, everything's gonna be poisoned or hurt in some way. He's gonna go for Fake Out just to get extra damage off on me, which is fine. But I actually stand a chance at winning this. That was kind of a funny thing about this battle, why I kept it, because I can actually win. And Azumarill keeps pulling this out for me, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I can just win with Azumarill. It is really, really strange. But you're going to see something that's going to be annoying. So I'm just going to keep going for Aqua Jet. This guy's going to try and stall me out with Umbreon, which was the fear that I had because, as you can see, it's taking forever to hurt this guy. He is eventually going to wake up. I'm hoping he doesn't. But right here. Okay, so at this point, I'm praying for crits. Okay, I knew he wasn't going to go for Protect because he's banking on the fact that he can take another one, and I don't get the crit. And he is going to get his Toxic off, which basically puts me on a timer, which means I need to kill Umbreon somehow, which means, you know, infinite crits. But here's the annoying thing. I get the crit a turn late, and you suck, sir, because as you can see, I don't take him out again, and I'm like, this is not cool. So, yeah. Basically, if I had gotten that crit a turn earlier, before the wish had gone off, the Umbreon would have fall, and then he would have to go into Mienshao. Even a crit Fake Out wouldn't take me out, and because he was poisoned, I would have been able to kill him off. I'm pretty sure with a Choice Banded Aqua Jet, even with the Regenerator and Poison. But nonetheless, that was an excellent match. You're alone. Comment, rate, and subscribe, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this battle. I am collecting battles as we speak, although I am getting smashed a lot in the process because I'm not playing as much Pokemon as I used to, but doesn't mean I'm going to stop. It just means that it's going to take some time for me to actually find some good content that doesn't involve me getting crushed 4 all the time. But nonetheless, lots of things are changing, and it should bring interesting changes to my team as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, peace.